31st of August, Take Back Australia Day. Why are you marching? These are the 5 points why I'm marching. Okay, I'm just going to read it here. Number 1, a strategy to change government for good. We need to get rid of these scumbos that have ruined our country, ruined our culture. If you don't understand it, you're living under a rock, or you've got no idea you were born too late. Because if you're my age or older, I'm lucky I lived in the end of the good times, and the people who grew up before me, they had it a lot better than we did. Back in the 80s, my parents' generation, the baby boomers, they could buy a house on 5 years' wage, on 5 years single man's wage, while mum stayed at home looking after the kids. That's one of the reasons. Second reason, to stop absolute insanity immigration. It's pointless. It's overpopulation without the infrastructure. It's happening across the world, especially in Western nations. It's not just Australia, it's there for everybody to see. There's a so-called right-wing movement growing around the world in Western nations. It's not a right-wing movement, it's people fed up, people sick and tired, okay? It's not the immigrants who come here's fault, it's all of the politicians. They're bought, they're sold, they're corrupt fucking bastards, and we need to fuck them off, okay? We need to get rid of political donations, because that's just a nice word for bribery. They're all on the take, and they do not care about me, you, or anybody else in this country. They're about themselves and the people who hand them all that cash. Okay. Number 3, the right to self-defense. Castle law, I don't think it goes far enough. If we get attacked, someone breaks into our house, somebody hurts one of our loved ones, or we go to intervene out in the street to defend somebody else, the police should be on our fucking side, right? The police should not be coming after the defender, okay? The defender is the good guy looking after the community, which in turn looks after the country, okay? We've all got to be in it together, one in, all in. We all got to look after each other. Got to look after our elderly neighbours or the people who can't defend themselves. That's what I am, and that's what I hope everybody else out there is, okay? We need the police to stop being fuckheads and back us. If you want us to be on your side or have your back, have our back, right? Okay. Number 4. Common sense Bradfield scheme, okay? Whether it's from up north, North Queensland, down to Lake Eyre, whether it's from Port Augusta or down in South Australia there, canals heading north, up to Lake Eyre, whatever it is, whichever or both seems like a pretty good idea. Let's green the inland of Australia. Let's fix our river systems, let's fix our creeks, okay? It's just common sense. What Fraser Anning, he had it priced at $60 billion or something like that to have flood mitigation channels built into that from Queensland into Queensland, and $60 billion is well spent. If that's Australian companies, Australian workers, that's income tax. It just turns around, and that's infrastructure for Australia. It mitigates floods, lessens the impacts of floods. We should be able to get insurance companies to chip into that, because they'll be saving a lot of money too. And it's good for the nation. Not only income tax, but all the workers who go out to those places are going to breathe life into those little country towns. And then the farmers have more water, they can grow better crops, more feed for animals. The river systems of the creeks are in a lot healthier condition. We won't have all this blue-green algae shit. You know, it's just win, 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 win. Instead of buying these bullshit submarines and all this ridiculous American fucking military equipment that we don't even need, and just wasting money left, right and centre on bullshit. Okay? We got to look after Australia, and we got to look after Australia first. Like they say, you got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Well, same shit with Australia, okay? And number 5 for me is A national service, a CMF, like we used to, a civilian military force, defence force, whatever you call it. School cadets as well, throw them all in there. We need Aussies to be able to defend Australia. The current defence force we have right now, they cannot defend Australia. You can't even kid me to believe that. How can 60-odd thousand defence personnel defend this massive continent? It's what a joke. Absolute joke. We need to manufacture equipment here. It needs to be state-owned, the Commonwealth-owned assets that are doing all the manufacturing. With the ridiculous wages that Australians get, we cannot pay for that, okay? Something needs to change, and one way of doing it would be a national service. And all of us chip in, not just little 18-year-olds straight out of school. Why don't we all chip in? Rural Fire, SES. I signed up to the SES yesterday. It's a dying breed of people. All the people are bloody old retirees. Where the hell is the young Australians? Where the hell are these bloody immigrants? Fresh to Australia in the last, 20 years. How many of them have signed up? How many of those who have arrived here since COVID have signed up to Rural Fire SES, volunteered? Okay? I've just moved to a little town. And old mate there, the recruiter, he will not leave me alone. He needs me. And then we have stupid, all this bureaucracy bullshit, red tape and blah, blah, blah. They try and weed out as many people as they can for the littlest of reasons. And I can just see all the... I had options, 5 options of what type of Australian you are. Ridiculous. But they actually didn't have one that said Aussie or Australian. It was, are you South Sea Islander? Are you New Zealand? Are you Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander? Do you identify as other? No, I'm just a fucking Australian, mate. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with that? Why aren't we all just Aussies? Stop the divisive fucking bullshit. Because a united Australia makes those politicians shiver in their boots, because they will not get away with what they're doing right now. And I'll touch on that. I'm hearing all this shit about 31st of October, neo-Nazi, racist, blah, 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 blah. What a load of shit. Why are people even watching the media? I stopped watching the media like 4 or 5 years ago, okay? If the media says something's bad, if the police say something's bad, if the government is saying something's bad, you know it's good. It's the complete opposite to what the media's telling you. It's the complete opposite. So if I don't know one single bloody neo-Nazi, yet I know lots and lots and lots of people who are turning up this Sunday, okay? I'm going to be wearing this. This is my Get Out protest march uniform. I went to Canberra to the convoy to Canberra. I've been to lots of marches in Brisbane. I've been protesting for a long time. I don't care. I don't give 2 fucks who's running the show. I don't care whether it's the Sudanese militia, bloody machete militia. As long as it's for putting Australia first, I'm going to turn up. I don't care if it's pro-Palestine or whatever the fuck it is. As long as it's Australians getting out there, I'll turn up. I'll be a number. I won't be chanting or holding any Palestinian flags or raising my machetes, but I'll turn up as long as it's for a good cause. This is a fantastic cause. This is for Australians taking responsibility to take our country back. We're not running over the parapets or going over the top facing machine guns and artillery. All we got to do is turn up on Sunday. It's pretty fucking simple. Talk to Aussies. It's amazing. You'll talk to shitloads of people. But turn up, and I'm asking you, have 5 good points to talk about. 5 good reasons to turn up. Everyone's got a reason. You know, whether it's traffic, whether it's COVID, you couldn't go to your relative's funeral because of that lie. you know, whether you're a dad and your family's been taken away from you and the courts and the police are using your children as leverage against you. There's a million, whether your son or daughter went over to Iraq, Afghanistan, or any of those places and they came back traumatized and killed themselves for a totally pointless shit war, whatever it is. Man, there is so many... Bring back the biff in football. Our football codes are ridiculous. You know, Australia used to be the world champions in so many sports. And this is all gone to shit, you know. Little country towns are dying. Aussies have got to... We got to come together. Don't squabble over the littlest, tiniest things, okay? There's other protest movements and other people in the so-called freedom movement, and they go, oh, we don't want to be seen with like neo-Nazis. Who gives a fuck? Just get out there. Don't worry about neo-Nazis. Don't worry about pro-Palestinians. Don't worry about anybody else, because the majority of people out there are going to be fucking unreal Aussies, okay? It's really simple. I'm going to be in either Central Park in Rockhampton or I'm going to Yeppoon. That's where I am now. So I'm going to be wearing the same get-up as I always wear. If you see me, say g'day. We can have a chat. Cheers, Australia. See yous on Sunday.